Great. We'll see if we can do it in 20 minutes. That's the goal. Hey! Hey, everybody. Welcome to Dumb Investing. That guy over there, and I got it right this time. Check that out. That guy over there is Harry.
That guy's Lloyd.
All right. It's about to get dumb up in here. All right. On tonight's show, here's what you can expect. This is Dumb Investing, the dumbest investing channel in all of the YouTubes. Am I sounding okay? Am I clipping?
No, you're okay. I was just counting.
Sorry.
I was going to count. This is 1, 2, 3, and then sorry for our viewer that was watching us. We were chit chatting, working on some settings while we were before we went live here. So
they were watching that.
Well, they can't see it, but it just shows on their screen like a about to go live kind of thing.
Oh, and we were pending, kind of like Kevin does in the morning sometimes.
Yeah.
We are so sorry, viewers.
Everyone get all anxious and everything.
Anyways,
guys.
On tonight's show, normally we'd be buying some stocks. We haven't done that for weeks because we're freaking broke because the market just tore us apart. And it is what it is. We'll buy stocks another day. But we are going to review our portfolio. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened in the market today. We'll try to be done with that in 15 minutes. And then we'll do a real quick update on real estate. Ticker took the day off and was working in the real estate the whole day. And Picker worked his ass off. So that's how it was today. So on with the portfolio. I know in a personal world, the market was good to Picker today. So I'm hoping it was good to DI.
If I can click the right buttons here, we can.
That's not as good as I was hoping.
Portfolio.
NASDAQ set a record today. Why are we half red?
Our random dice didn't really pick the tech stocks, right? So
we don't have much.
Yeah. So and I guess we don't consider BurgerFi a recovery stock, but we should.
It should be a recovery stock. We need to change that and make it a recovery stock, but obviously not for today.
So BurgerFi was down today in MGIC. So very similar to the other day, about, 3 or 4 days ago, where we had this exact same down.
Okay, but MGIC, even though it was a down day, we're still up on it, right?
Oh, shit.
The blue bar, yeah. But BurgerFi, how is our bar so far up that we can't even see it?
Yes,
my gosh, it is so far up. That is horrible.
Way up there.
Are you kidding me? Socket Mobile. It's either top or bottom. It's never in the middle.
Never.
that $500 I was gonna put in here? I'm gonna go YOLO that thing. I'm gonna day trade Socket Mobile from now on.
Oh.
We'll see how that goes.
And GFL Environmental. We talked about these guys yesterday or the day before.
Yeah. They came and got your garbage.
Yeah, they did. And you know what? I was on the highway today, and I passed another one.
Did you wave at him and say, hey, buddy?
Kinda. I wanted to take a picture.
I tried to talk the wife into doing a date night at BurgerFi, and she said no.
What?
I know. I'm going to try again next week.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, so one of our loyal viewers sent some information that I have not read yet about calculating Weeble's P&L.
Oh, really?
Yeah. However, I read it out yesterday. I got to assume that it's no different than what this states. And it still says, like, today we were up $86, but we clearly are not. We are down. Yeah,
there's no way. Because it said we were up 80 some bucks yesterday, too. That's crazy. And what's funny is I have Webull, I have Robinhood, and I have TD Ameritrade, right? So I have 3 platforms that I use, each for different things. Like my TD is super long-term stuff. I look at it every day just to put a number on a spreadsheet, but I can't even remember what stocks are in that one. The Webull is kind of midterm stuff. I will move stuff around in Webull. Like the other day, I got rid of a couple of poorer performing ones, and I went in a little bit deeper on some dividend ones. But my Robinhood, I look at it every single day. And my Webull shows me a daily P&L like up $14, down 26. It doesn't seem as weird as this one. I don't know what this one's doing to us.
Anyways, I'll read the article that was sent to me, and maybe it will enlighten us a little bit more.
Well, thank you, loyal viewer. We sure appreciate that.
Yeah. Over on the total P&Ls, not much has changed here. Gates Industrial still leads away. Credit Suisse is the next one. And then our, big high conviction down here, down at the bottom.
So how bad are those two? All I see is negative red. Oh, yeah. 31%?
Both of them are 31%.
And those are both high conviction for us. Dumb investing. Exclamation point.
That is what it's all about, isn't it?
Oh, my Lord. Well,
maybe one day.
The markets had a fairly good day today. It was kind of shaky. So we started off with the consumer price index. And what was the world? They didn't know what to think. Everybody had expectations. Is it going to come in too high? If it comes in too high, is Jay Powell going to freak? If it comes in too low, does that mean we're stalling out? What are we going to do? Everybody in the market was just wigging out. And we came in right exactly where they thought we would be. So the thought process is Jay Powell is man of his word. He's not going to, it's transitory. We're not going to do anything, right? So the stock market was kind of like, hey, more free money. Life's great. Let's go have a party. And so they had a party, just not with stocks that Dumb Investing owns.
Yeah. Well, if you look at by sector, banking was the worst sector by far. So we have a couple banks.
We do have a couple of banks, yep.
And some that are impacted. And then what's this sector here? It says, I think it's computers. So Apple was down a bit today. It's one of the largest holdings, but
oh, excuse me. It is my bedtime. I am sorry, folks. I got
and then investment groups and stuff were down today too. So yeah, just generally, tech was up. Tech was where you wanted to be today.
Some tech was. So meme stocks. All Bloomberg can talk about now. I don't learn anything except AMC, GME, CLOV, Workhorse. That's all Bloomberg was talking about.
So I wanted to back up 1 minute and talk about CPI still for a second.
Okay.
So I think that this is going to be the highest that we're going to see for inflation numbers. We should be seeing, I feel that we should be seeing a decline in inflation numbers going forward month over month now. So
that's what Powell expected, right? That's his whole transitory. It's going to peak. It's going to come back off. And at the end of the year, we'll take a look at it.
Yeah. And if that happens, that should send the stock market on a tear.
Yep.
At least tech. It should send tech on a tear. I guess banking and whatnot will probably offset it on the other side. But, the stock market does have a tendency to balance. It's just personally, we're more heavily invested in tech, and that's been taking a beating because of inflation fears, and people have been moving over to banks and other safer type investments. Well, there may be opportunities here going forward to invest in tech, but who knows?
Well, and what did the 10-year do today? Actually, last 3
today,
days.
Right?
Yeah, it's way down. So what that means is people are finding that no need for a safe harbor right now. Let's go out to the stock market and have fun.
Yeah.
When you see that 10-year going up, what that means is a lot more people want to put their money into the 10-year because they think it's safe. And that's what causes it to go up. And so that is money that would elsewise be being spent in the market itself. So as the 10-year goes up, money comes out of the market. And the market slows down. As the velocity slows down, then stocks tend to recess on their pricing. So the 10-year is something you can kind of keep an eye on. And when you see that thing start moving, and when the talking heads start talking about it, everybody listens. So
very cool.
That's why they care about that so much.
Absolutely. So over to meme stocks. Yes, the only thing that we know about is AMC, GME, Workhorse. Yes, those are the only thing anybody ever talks about anymore.
I know because we've talked about this before. The market is broken anyways because of Fed money going in and fundamentals really don't matter, right? And then the Redditors got a freaking Bloomberg pad, and now they are they're wreaking havoc, and there's no rules. And there was actually a talk, and I don't know who did this, but there was one of the talking heads was going after Robinhood and saying, you guys are gamifying trading and you're making it too easy for traders. And that there's
retail traders.
Yeah.
Retail.
Yeah, because the suits are the suits are pissed off because a bunch of retail guys are doing it. And then they're pointing at all at Robinhood, saying it's all their fault because they gamified trading. It's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Well, and you know what? One of the things I love the most about it, because the Robinhood is my shorter term stuff, so it's what I leave running all day long. And they were saying that the gamification of the way their numbers change red to green when they're going up and down is the thing I love about it. I love to watch that crap. It's crazy. And they're saying, well, that makes it, these guys are addicted. They're trading 10 times more than a guy with a Charles Schwab account. Well, you know, the guy with the Charles Schwab account is my dad. And I love you, Dad, but you're an investor. You're not a trader. You know, they don't do volume. They put it all in an ETF and they let it sit for 15 years. And then they go, we're going to go try a newer one that's got some new cars like Tesla in it. You know, it's just crazy. So they're comparing two different people and they're blaming it all on Robin. It was the craziest thing I ever heard. I couldn't believe it.
That's pretty awesome. And I agree, watching, you know, when we do get time to watch a sticks in the day, or you check in your personal portfolio and you're like, yes, green, yay, red, no, yay, no.
Yeah, I love leaving Robinhood running all day. Because when I'm working, you know, and then you go take a break and you glance over at it and you're like, green, it's going on. You know, it's like, good day. And then it's red and I'm like, oh, no. Do we bail now? Get off the boat.
I'm up 200. I'm down 200. I'm up 200. This is in 3-minute segments, right?
It has been recently. It's insane. It's crazy to watch. But yeah, so it's funny that, you know, the suits are trying to shut down Robinhood because they gamified. It's more like a casino. It's not trading.
Right. It's gambling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with meme stocks today, they got crushed.
Oh, yeah.
Crushed today. Yeah. Yeah. GameStop was down 27%. Clover.
But there's a good reason for that. So yesterday after the bell, they announced, you know, they went and hired some guys from Amazon. And the play is that, well, we're going to get all the right people on the bus and then we're going to figure out where to go. You know, so it's kind of crazy. And then they said, to put fuel in that bus, we're going to release another 5 million shares or whatever it was. I mean, it's something crazy that's going to dilute the crap out of it. But yeah.
Yeah, it was some billions of dollars they were going to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable. So, yeah. So probably I would
more
assume
revenue than they've had in 10 years.
Yeah, from their sale of stock, not from their operations. Yeah, for sure.
So Clover Health. So yes, GameStop was down 27%. CLOV, which we were talking about, is down 15. AMC was down 13.
Huh. So all of them. So that begs the question: where'd the apes go? If they're not in those three, where are they?
They might be consolidating. They might be waiting. They might be strategizing.
Yeah.
They might be taking a break, looking at their Bloomberg accounts.
Look up Wendy's, WEN.
And I think Wendy's was down today too when I looked at it.
Huh.
As was Workhorse.
You can't just type it and go right to.
Yeah, it jumps around. And if you want to type in stocks and have Weeble jump around all over for you, click the link below. Deposit $100, get yourself 2 free stocks up to $1,850.
And you're an instant trader. Look at that.
And you can be confused trying to find stocks too.
Absolutely.
So Wendy's actually not that bad. When I saw it, it was down more than this.
Huh.
So it only closed down 3%. Workhorse is another one.
Yeah. I can't think any more other than those 5. But I know they had 3 other targets.
Workhorse was down 11%. So
they must be loading magazines, man. Regrouping.
They could be. They'll be coming in hot. Maybe they're pulling up their Bloombergs or S3 trading accounts, checking out the new short positions.
Yeah.
But after hours, both of them are up. Both of them, all of them are up after hours. GameStop's up 4.5%. AMC is up 6.63%. So they might recover. I mean, overall, this AMC has just been absolutely amazing.
Well, where is GameStop right now? GameStop was over 300 yesterday, right?
Yes, they are.
I mean, that's when were we messing with it? You and I were messing with it when it was what, $120?
Oh, I don't even know if it was that high.
I think I remember buying at 120, and I think I remember selling at 180 or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like GameStop is down to 220.
Oh, that's a pretty substantial, because it was over 3 yesterday.
It was 302.56 yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's 27%. I mean, a quarter of that position was wiped out.
Yeah, right? Wow.
So, but I mean, look at it.
I know. Look at it for 6 months. It's insane.
Yeah, totally. Same thing with AMC. I mean, if you bought it back in January, it took a little bit longer, but like you're still loving life. It was $1.91.
Isn't that crazy?
My goodness.
4,000%.
Like you would be up, 20 times your money.
I mean, that's crazy. Fun stuff. I mean, to me, this is real fun. This has made the market something that I listen to Bloomberg a lot more on my drive now than I ever used to.
Totally.
It is a lot more fun for me.
It's just entertaining, right? Totally entertaining.
Well,
I mean, we kind of find weird things entertaining. So,
well, here's why. We've always known that Wall Street and the suits, their job is to take our money, and the Reddit guys figured out how to get it back. Yeah. That's how I look at it. I love it.
Totally.
All right. Anything else with stocks? Or we're at 17 minutes. We ready to kill the stocks off?
Kill the stocks.
All right. So picker update. The pool. Oh my God. So there are about 10 bullfrogs now. And we have a chorus at night to where we can't even sleep. They are so loud. And it's just unbelievable. Talk to the pool guy. They're going to try to get the gate in next week and get the permit for plaster. And he thinks we might be done for 4th of July, but he's not making me any promises. So swimming by June, missed it. You know, that's kind of putts. Now, I am going to have some updates later for everybody because I've learned a lot more about contract language in the pool as I was asking questions.
Just going to talk about that.
Yeah, so we'll cover that. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, today's Thursday. We're probably not going to have a show tomorrow. Real fast. If it doesn't say exactly what you want in your contract, you better make sure it's written in there. Because I assumed when it said clean, backfill, grade, and something else, I assumed that meant there would be some grass replaced.
Oh, no.
So while we were talking about dates and when things were going to get done, he says, so have you found somebody to do the yard or do you want me to quote it? And I said, what are you talking about? What yard? And he goes, well, the grass and the bushes and all that other stuff. I go, that's not part of this cleaning and filling and back. Oh, no. The clean and fill back, that's all done. All I have to do is get the plaster on and fire it up. And I'm like, holy. So you guys saw the backyard. The backyard's thrashed. So I'm on the hook for the backyard because I didn't read my contract good enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mrs. Picker must be pleased.
Oh, she's so proud of me right now. Yeah.
That sucks. I was going to say, when people, and you make these contracts and you have promises swimming by June, I have an example.
I did not put that in the contract either.
See, and if it was in the contract, you could, in theory, have some sort of rebate coming way if
Yes.
they
I could
didn't
at
get
least
their end of the
start
bargain.
negotiating it. But
Yeah,
so
interesting.
back when we started this, remember I was telling everybody how important it is to get into writing? I didn't even get everything in writing like I was supposed to. So there's our lesson. I have a 14-page contract, and in there I neglected to ensure that it said, replace the grass that was ruined, because his tractor tore the shit out of the yard.
No doubt.
Yeah, so, I learned. We wanted to do some additional work back there anyway, so it's not that bad, because we want to do a hedgerow to give us some privacy, because I don't know if you guys remember the pictures, but my backyard backs up to a green belt, and so we have to have an iron fence there. You're not allowed to have a privacy fence, but it doesn't say anything about having
fence, like a chicken wire fence.
No, like a wrought iron, like yeah, that belongs. So get this, it belongs to the neighbor.
We have to have a chicken wire fence kind of thing, but you're not allowed to have any privacy stuff. It has to be open. Same kind
on the sides or in the back.
In the back,
because you back up to whatever community property or what.
Yeah, green space.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm allowed to build a hedge. So I got to build a hedge because we don't want everybody on the path leering at my big old belly when I'm swimming and stuff. So. We were going to do work back there anyways, but now I get to learn how to plant zoysia grass. So yeah,
that sounds like a ton of fun. Are you going to get sod?
No, I will tell you what. I'll learn how to do that time lapse thing. So the way you plant, so we have zoysia grass down here. Zoysia grass is real soft and awesome, and it's awesome. But they don't make it in sod; they make it in what's called plugs. So you get these little tiny plugs, and you dig a little hole, and you put a plug in. And then you go 6 inches over, you dig a hole, you put a plug in. And then you go 6 inches over, you dig a hole, and you put a plug in.
That sounds amazingly horrible.
So I'm on a half-acre lot. Figure half is up front, half is in back, a little bit, where the house is. So you roughly, probably 3/8 of an acre, I'm going to have to zoysia grass, doing a plug every 6 inches or so. So cannot wait. So that'll probably be a project for the fall.
To do that.
Well, they do make this little thing that you can put it on your drill and just walk and do them with a drill. So I may do that, but then you still have to take each, little thing and put it in, and like you're planting a freaking tulip.
Is your front yard that kind of grass?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And dude, with all this rain, so I just cut the yard for the first time in 2 weeks. And with all the rain, it's been sunny for 2 days. That yard, I mowed it today, and it's just like a carpet. It is so wonderful. I love it. I have an awesome. It's just a beautiful yard.
That's cool. We have, I think ours is Kentucky bluegrass here.
Okay, so that's not at the old house. I had this stuff called St. Augustine, which was, it was green and nice, but it was so rough, and it grew upon itself. And so it would get real deep, and when you walked on it, you would squish. It was so weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had great coverage, and it was always green, and it was nice, but it wasn't this stuff we've got here. Oh, no, time's up. And that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us. Don't trade like that guy.
Oh, man. We can't make it through a show without it happening. It's not possible.
Well, we keep telling ourselves we're going to try to cut these things down. We're at 23 minutes now, so every viewer that looks at our videos is like, I'm not wasting a half hour of my life with those two dummies.
Totally. Just watch it on 2X. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Then it's only 15 minutes. It's fine.
And we do appreciate all of you, and we're sorry. We don't get to talk as much as we like to, so we use the show sometimes to talk, and I know we probably shouldn't. We're trying to be more educational. So with that, down below, give us some comments. Ask us some questions. In the next couple of weeks, we are going to have a live viewer. We have somebody that would like to talk to Dumb Investing about, hey, how do I get started in the stock market? That was the question. And I said, would you mind coming on our show? And they said, absolutely.
You say, click the link below.
Well, we're going to get there, right? So that's going to be the first question is, have you clicked the link? Do you have your 2 free stocks? Let's talk about what you got, right? So we're going to go down that route. So this is a newbie who's never touched the stock market before. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So that coming weeks, we'll do a whole show dedicated to that. We'll do a regular daily show. We'll stop and then we'll go live with them and we'll do a whole show that other people, if they have questions, they can tap into our body of knowledge and we'll see what kind of questions they have for us.
That's going to be awesome.
It is going to be a lot of fun. Yep.
Cool. I'm not going to talk about my real estate stuff today, but all I will tell you is that I worked in the basement here all day long. But if you want to see what I did today, check out our Instagram. It'll be posted there later tonight. Dumb_investing. There's some cool things on there. So we did that, and we should be wrapped up hopefully next week. Carpet is going to get installed tomorrow. We'll take some pictures and put that on Instagram too. And hopefully we're buttoned up, everything done next week. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
And then the painters can come and get paint all over everything.
Totally. Yeah. Brand new carpet, spill buckets paint.
Yeah.
No. It's going to be great.
I still can't believe they're doing that. That's
what can go wrong, right?
What can go wrong? Exactly.
Yeah. Have a great night, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the links, and all the YouTube bell things.
All the YouTube stuff. And don't trade like that guy.
Don't trade like that guy. Just about got it. Just about got a jinx.
One day we're going to do it. It's going to be awesome, and everybody's going to be like, those two guys, their timing is impeccable.
They're just so in sync.
In sync. Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.